And welcome back to Hannity. All right, she spent more than 16 months in state custody after a Massachusetts judge ripped her away from her parents following a contentious dispute regarding her medical care. But now, thanks to yesterday's ruling, Justina Pelletier has now finally been returned to home, and a very excited Justina posted this video on Facebook. Let's take a look.
I'm so excited to be home tomorrow. I can't wait. I'm just so happy to be home. Thank you for everyone for letting me go home tomorrow. I'm so excited. I can't believe it's happened. Thank you guys so much for everything.
All right, here with reaction is the father, Justina's father and sister, Lou and Jennifer Pelletier. I've watched this case from a distance, watched it. I still don't know how they got the custody of your daughter. I don't get it. Fill in the blank. What was their justification? Why did they say this?
Ultimately, it's because they can. As I've been learning from Justina's situation, it's not an isolated thing. This is happening in every state in the country. Hospitals, a long time ago, figured out that through the Health and Human Services rulings that if somebody is a ward of the state under DCF control or even a foster child, that hospital can do research on them with no consequences.
Now, she suffers from a rare genetic disorder that, where is the conflict? Because there's nothing they did to cure her in the interim, is there?
No.
Is she in better shape than when she left you?
She's
much
in
worse shape.
Your sister's in worse shape.
Yeah, she can't walk now. She went in there skating, riding her bike, doing any type of activity.
Well, what did they do to...
They let her get so deconditioned. Part of what she was on was a vitamin cocktail, and also anybody that is not doing anything for a long period of time, like you or I, if we're not active, your muscles are gonna go away.
Atrophy. And
exactly.
And you had her on a regimen where she was doing a lot of pool work, a lot of rehabilitation, right?
She was living the normal dream.
Yeah.
Basically, Tufts saved her life, and they saved the life of her.
So how did they justify taking your young teenage daughter?
Because it was a quick rush to judgment. You had a young neurologist who came along when Justine arrived at the emergency room at Boston Children's. Only reason she went there is because her stomach doctor, who was the director, former director at Tufts Medical Center.
They claimed there was abuse, but there was no evidence of abuse.
No, there was no abuse. They said that she was over-medicalized. She had 2 procedures done in her life, both medically verified and insurance approved.
I got to tell you, this really scares me. The VA scares me. The Obamacare, they can't even get a website up, scares me, and people are dependent on it. Government control. You guys will live in this nightmare. I'll give you the last word here.
I just still can't believe that this nightmare has been going on this whole entire time. I thought we would just wake up from it. I'm still in a bit of a shock that Justina's home.
Sometimes I worry about whether or not this will be the United States of America as we know it.
Yeah, this can't go on. It's disgusting to hurt anybody, let alone a kid, to put them through this.
We're going to fight for what we're going to call the Justina law, so that every state in the country that's still doing this today will pay the consequences. So this cannot happen. Because remember, Sean, it could be your child.
I totally agree. It's very scary.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm glad. This is a happy time for you.
Yes.
I couldn't
Thank
be
you.
happier for you. Congratulations.
Sean, thank you.
All right, that's all the time we have left tonight. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you back here tomorrow night.